Good morning and welcome to the Forex Daily Update, brought to you by Pepperstone on Thursday the 14th of December. My name's Darren Sinden, and you can follow me on Twitter throughout the day by using @ds_Pepperstone. Right, let's take a look at overnight changes and price moves to be aware of. Just a few points to flag this morning. First of all, the Aussie dollar strengthening again, up just a smidgen under 0.4% overnight, and trading around 76.65.50 shortly before we went live. The yen has edged back below 113, 112.62 trading there, and there is economic data which may account for that. Again, we'll look at that momentarily. And the dollar index 93.44, modestly better overnight, suggesting really that the Fed's decision last night was already in the price. Okay, what's on the calendar? Events that may move the markets today. It's probably the busiest day of December as far as the calendar is concerned. I've chosen to distill a table down to the most important high impact events though, just for brevity's sake. So first of all, at 12:30 this morning we had unemployment data out of Australia, and we'll look at that in a bit more detail momentarily. To come at 8:30 GMT this morning, the Swiss National Bank will decide on interest rates in the country and give a press conference on that decision at 9 a.m. And then high noon, 12 o'clock, the Bank of England's interest rate decision for December. And at the same time, we'll hear how the committee voted in the bank and spoke about this in the Bank of England minutes, also released at 12 p.m. Then 12:45, the ECB interest rate decision, followed by a press conference with Mario Draghi at 13:30. And at 17:25, the Bank of Canada's Governor, Paulos, will give us a speech on Canadian monetary policy and the Canadian markets. Right, breaking news and commentary that's caught my eye. First of all, the Fed has raised US interest rates by 0.25%, but it seemed to be more cautious on its outlook for growth in 2018. That may or may not matter, of course, because the composition of the FOMC will change dramatically with the appointment of Jerome Powell and a number of new appointments to the committee to come. China and Hong Kong have raised their rates in sympathy with the US decision. Staying in Asia, Australian November employment beats expectations and the Aussie dollar rallies. Unemployment itself didn't change, but there were 65,000 new jobs created, and the participation rate, if I can say that, edged higher as well. Japan's industrial output for October and flash manufacturing PMI data for December are both positive, and the PMI read hit a 46-month high, which may explain that strengthening in the yen. Meanwhile, in the UK, Prime Minister Theresa May suffered a symbolic defeat in Parliament over the ratification by MPs of any future Brexit deal. Right, food for thought, something to take away with you into the trading day, and why not think about this? The chart opposite shows us the market's expectations on US interest rates out to June 2018, and 48.7% of Fed funds futures traders now believe that the US rates will be a further 0.25% higher by the end of June 2018, and that figure is up by around 4.2% since yesterday. Right, please take a moment to read the risk warning. Trading CFDs and Forex on margin can be a risky business. If you are in any doubt about those risks or the suitability of the products for you, then please contact your Pepperstone account representative.